What?
Those aren't like bangs, they're like bangs.
They're like mellow bangs?
That's a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Mellow bangs? Adelson, do you want any greens to take home?
No. Did Rosie end up taking one?
I know she's back, so I don't know if she took home.
Okay, because I know she was asking me if she where we're gonna have
We already talked a little bit about electricity usage. You may remember I told you that like 30, 40, 50 bucks base level. Then you add like 10, 20, 30 for extra lights or extra electrical devices or extra refrigerators and stuff. Did we already try to figure out who had an unusually high electricity usage? Did we answer everybody's questions? Was anybody else curious about something in their electricity bill? I'm just available to help you understand what those prices are in case you're curious. Last call for electrical mysteries. I'll mention that there's one interesting topic that's come up a lot about electricity stuff in the last few years, and that's electrical devices that use electricity when you're not using the device. There's been this big global transition where people are trying to make smarter electronics. As an example of dumb electronics, my old printer would use the same amount of electricity no matter what, if it was printing papers or not. So my new printer has like a standby mode where the electricity consumption drops to about 5%. And then like when you press print and it actually has to heat up the thing and make a paper for you, that's 100% of electricity usage. My old one used the exact same amount of electricity all year, and I would press print and paper would come out, but it would be the same electrical usage nonstop. It's a big thing with fancy TVs. If your TV comes on like right away and it's not an OLED screen, it probably has a pretty significant standby electricity usage. And the older style flat screen TVs that were a lot heavier and usually had a bigger frame around the edges, some of those have like 60 to 80% of the electricity consumption even when there's no image. Charger adapters, like the thing that you plug the USB into for your smartphones or whatever, until recently they would use the same amount of electricity whether or not there was a phone on the end. You can imagine that for each of our homes, that's like a small single digit percentage of our electricity usage. But that actually adds up. You know, my dad, who has like all this technology and fancy computers and like little things that add on, and he's got like a whole table of chargers and stuff. That can be really significant. If we add it up at the national level, it's a pretty big number. Probably doesn't concern you, but that has been a thing when we talk about electrical efficiency. All right, I would like to do the gas bills now. Please take out your gas bill, look at the top. And you probably have previous account balance, adjustments, payments, or whatever, and then your current charges. You know, actually, Claire, we don't have to videotape today, actually. I realize that none of this goes on the internet. We don't have to videotape today. Oh, thanks, Claire, you got it.